So, hello, Anna. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm really excited to talk to you as you are an Fully Booked Coach alumni, and you've done so well. I felt really inspired seeing your journey of leaving a corporate job and hitting the ground running full time with the coaching practice and doing so well from month one.
Thank you so much, Catherine. It's really you're really inspiring, and being a part of the coaching program which you are offering really helped me to move forward and to actually speed up with my process in terms of the business and starting a business and leaving a corporate job actually 5 months ago. So it's it's a big deal because of my whole life I worked full time. I worked for the other companies, never for myself, and always that was a dream for me to actually start my own business, work for myself, and work as a coach actually.
So, but tell me about you. Who do you tend to coach? What kind of topics do you love coaching on?
So I coach mainly architects, highly sensitive architects, and I'm supporting them with overcoming and preventing a burnout, so then they can create passionate careers and purposeful lives. So we are removing the block, and then we are focusing on their career progression and balancing with life, with their well-being.
Beautiful. And how did you come up with working specifically with that target audience?
There are two factors. The first one is my own story and the fact that I am a highly sensitive person, and I worked on unblocking myself in that area many years, to be honest, and still need to use the tools to remove the blocks which are coming on my way. So that's the first one. The second one is because I worked for the company, architectural design company already, and I coached architects internally. I learned the obstacles, and I resonated with them on many levels. And one of the main level was high sensitivity, because most of them are creative, so that is also connected with high sensitivity. So yeah, that's the second one. So two factors: my own story and actually the niche I was in a few months ago still.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. I mean, I think from having worked with many coaches now, I noticed that some of the powerful businesses that come out of niches where the person has like a real close connection to it themselves. So like we talked about your like high sensitivity, and also working in architecture and knowing the pressures and of the daily work life there. So that's just beautiful, the way you've come up with that. How's that for you when you are running your own business for 5 months now?
Altogether can be really overwhelming. When you do full-time job together, you are planning your own business, and at the same time you are making this happen. First, like conversations happens, like first clients want to sign up. That's really empowering, and that helps to do another step and another step and another step. I think for different coaches that happens differently. For me, that was really perfect time to do the move.
It's sometimes preventing coaches from being able to really run their practice as a business, because there's so much activities that are involved in that. You have to connect with people, reach out to strangers some of the time, convince someone that your program is really great. Yeah, so there's a lot of this type of activities involved. So I'm just curious to hear, how are you finding this? So running your own business as a highly sensitive person for the first time.
You need to really pay attention to space in your life, space and the well-being, which actually for us as a coaches, it's a source of a creativity. That's how I see well-being, and the space for it in between, and also the space when we are recharging before coaching sessions. So actually connecting with ourselves before the sessions, and after coaching sessions, when we can actually leave the client with their story, go through the self-reflection, or make a space for ourselves and reconnect again.
Can I ask, what tools do you use to create that break?
Yeah, well-being. So for example, very long walk. The other one would be actually a coaching session. Supervision, working on my mindset, on looking what is happening there currently, what triggers me in a coaching session, what triggers me business-wise as well. So coaching session and then the action with a changed approach, with a different perspective already, with the new idea, putting the idea which I have on the paper first, and then, for example, on social media.
Really key part of the process of building a successful coaching practice is, of course, once you bring these people into your circle and they book a call with you, it really, I had like a lot of anxiety come up as I jump on that call and thinking, okay, this is some selling is going to happen here. And I think that's a field that is that really is a minefield for highly sensitive people. And something that I think prevents a lot of coaches from even like getting that far because of the fear of, I'm going to have to sell something, I'm going to have to like enroll this person in my program. How do you manage that?
We have, as a coaches as well, the tools of actually going through a sales call, an enrollment call, whatever we will call it, like a coaches, right? We are just approach it as a coaching session. And that really helped me. So being and remembering to be authentic. I have a program, I have everything what I need, and it is aligned with who I am and how I work as a coach, what is my experience and the background, and so on and so on. So yeah, I am confident with it. So why not just, I can leave it on the side. I can focus on that person, start coaching that person on that call. And then in the end, if I see that there is alignment and that person would actually use my coaching program, would benefit like highly from that program, just go through it. And that happens organically. I think being the conversation, right? It really, and then it's flowing, and you are finding the really people resonating with you. So there is a chemistry.
What would you say is the key difference between a conversation that feels more like selling versus a conversation that's more like coaching?
There is a lot of pressure in sales, actually in sales call. And so even what I'm saying is I'm becoming a little bit more, becoming more like feeling that stress is coming as well in my body. There is a lot of stress and pressure, which is not necessary to have in that space. And that creates, actually, people are feeling it the same way as we are feeling when a client is aligned or not. People are feeling it, even are not like fully aware of things happening in the space of that pressure and the stress. They are picking this up. Then it's not working in a sales call, in that sales call, without more relaxed and a coaching approach, and give it that session of, as we are doing sometimes, having that compassionate spot in our coaching business.
What would you say to other coaches who are deeply empathic, feeling highly sensitive and doubting themselves because they have this tendency, whether they will be able to enroll clients or run their coaching practice as a sort of a full-time business? What message would you share with them?
Definitely finding support. It's more powerful when you're joining some group, when you have a coach who is like a few steps ahead of you and has that experience already and supporting in your situation, to move forward in your situation, actually. So actually to make this decision, what kind of support I need to take right now for me in order to move forward. So definitely working with some coach, joining the coaching program, which supports with business, gaining business tools, and at the same time supports the mindset and have that group accountability as well, inspiration with it. So definitely it as a starting point, and then just gradually do it. And when you're part of the group, you are doing it. When you are part of the coaching program, you are doing it step by step. And because you are held accountable, you are a coach already, so you know that is important. And then you're progressing in your own unique way.
Basically, I see people taking up coaching programs to build their business is a really hard way of, paying yourself back for the training that you already invested into a lot of the time, by this time.
Oh yeah.
10K or something, in pounds or more. So I think it was very smart of you just to invest into a business program first. And then now that you are, earning well as a coach, you can go and do any topic you like. I know as coaches, we never stop learning. Anna, thank you so much for taking the time to share your experience and also, give encouragement to other highly sensitive coaches out there who are on the fence about starting their own business. And for those who are actually interested in exploring the Fully Booked Coach program, and if that's the right fit for you and if we're the right fit to work together, I'll drop a link below for you to schedule a call with me or with a member of my team. I hope to meet you soon. And Anna, good luck with your practice.
Thank you so much, Catherine, for the conversation. It was lovely as always.
Thank you.